Welcome back to the vlog, everyone. I am starting to unbox some final orders that I made for my next makeover, which is our bathroom, and I'm so excited because it's the one room that feels very off. Our bedroom does too, but the bathroom, I don't know, it just feels like it has no life in there, and I've been really ready to get that going. So I started unboxing some of the items, the final items for that little makeover. And while I was unboxing, another piece came, not for that makeover, but for the living room. And I am so in love with this dish. Actually, I took you to Williams-Sonoma with me because I was gonna go back and get this dish, but that location didn't have it. So I placed an order online for the dish. And to me, it's an heirloom piece. It's a piece that I will have forever. It's so beautiful. The silver is perfect. Like, it's so bright and shiny and like the perfect silver. Silver to me comes in all different, you know, materials, colors, tones. This is the perfect silver to me. So it's that like polished nickel look. I don't know if it is. I should actually look online and just double check, but the shape, it looks vintage, but it's not. I will have this link down below. It is truly an heirloom piece. And they have a few other pieces that go with this same like collection that I kind of want, like some candlesticks and a few other things, but this is just, oh, it's just so perfect. I thought about putting some like matchbooks from different steakhouses or cocktail bars that we've been to in here. Maybe, we'll see. It might get a little bit too busy for me, but I love this. It's going on the coffee table. I thought mixed in with like my cut crystal fairy lights with my clay pots or my stone bowls would just be the perfect balance. It's so good. It's so good. So I had to share that. But I think some of the other items that I got for the bathroom, I'll save it for the makeover because that'll be up very soon. As soon as I get everything, I'll be filming that video. So I finally collected all like the big things over the past few months and then ordered in some of the final touches. I need to go, this time I am going to do like florals and things like that when I do the reveal. So I gotta go pick up that stuff. But anyway, also, I will not paint over the oil paintings. So many of you were like, do not do that. What are you doing? These are original oil paintings. And I thought, okay, fine, you're right. I will take them out and hold on to them. Whether I do, like, I thought about doing like a vintage decor drop. I've talked to you guys about that before, just of some pieces that I've collected that are just, it's like I find so many beautiful things, but I don't have spots for all the beautiful things. So maybe I could do a little bit of a, like a drop. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But anyway, so I'm not gonna paint over them. So what I need to do is I need to take a measurement and order panels to do my own artwork in here. Also, a few of you told me not to paint these frames because it is really hard to get this like foiled look back once you take it away. Aren't those darling? So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of an abstract in here. I was gonna do like a landscape scene, like oil painting, but then I thought I really want the juxtaposition of the vintage frame with the contemporary art. I really love that look. It's one of my favorite looks. I've never really seen it done. Well, actually, I take that back. I have seen smaller art pieces, but these are mini. So anyway, I'm gonna get these measured and order the panels for these so that I can paint them. But first, let's go put my new piece on the coffee table. And I really want to find a new coffee table. I've told you I'm looking at an ottoman, but honestly, Zach really likes the coffee table. So I thought, what if I stain it like a darker stain and give it like a new life for a little bit and then kind of go from there. He really likes the coffee table. So, and he doesn't give me a lot of pushback, but when he does, he's serious. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll hold off for a little bit. Honestly, the coffee table isn't in the budget right now anyway. So maybe doing a fresh coat of like dark stain, because the stain that I have on there right now is pulling a lot of like red tones and yellow tones out of the wood. And I think I want to go something like with something more like dark, like a dark walnut or something like that. So I don't know, maybe I should stain it darker before I go and replace it. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That is gorgeous. I've been doing random tasks today. I am working on a loaf of sourdough, which I was gonna do with you, but I just got to doing it and I didn't film any of it. I kind of need to wipe off the microwave. It's looking a little streaky, so I'm gonna do that. But before I do that, I was out in my little decor closet because I repotted the plant for my office, and I forgot I had these glass jars. So I'm gonna put this in the kitchen. I'm gonna do a kitchen refresh eventually, but for now, that's not in like the immediate little makeover or refreshes. So for now, I'm gonna put, we like Meyer's hand soap for, you know, everyday soap. It's good, it's affordable. So I'm just gonna dump this right in this glass jar, so it's a little bit prettier. I'm also working on more sourdough, or I've fed my starter and I'm doing like a big feed because I want some discard, because tomorrow is Super Bowl and Zach and I are gonna make pretzel bites, sourdough pretzel bites. So hopefully that turns out. We're really excited about it, but I had to do a big feed so I have extra discard because I don't really have any discard. Anyway, lots of little moving parts going on. But I've been doing like little random little sprucing, and I figured I would just film it. So things like this, we have the pillow covers pulled, so those are in the wash just to make sure they have like a nice fresh smell to them before I put them on the couch. Zach found my inserts, which I was so happy for because I thought we may have gotten rid of them, but we didn't. So I'm so glad that I packed those away. So I'm gonna pull those out, put those on the couch for now. I actually did find a pillow cover that's affordable that I think I'm gonna get from Quince, but it's sold out at the moment. So when that comes in stock, I think I'll get them and put them on the couch. But for now, I'll use my Amazon, what I have. That's totally fine. Anyway, okay, all that to say, I am filling up this glass jar. Okay, so super simple. I found these jars and I love the shape of them. They look like the diptyque jars that they have a line that is, I think it's laundry detergent, and I'll put it on the screen. I want to get them for our kitchen, but you know, it's a little bit of an investment, so I'm going to wait for that kitchen makeover. But until then, to make it nice and pretty, I'm just gonna put our hand soap in here. And I already added to the list another hand soap so that we can, like the same hand soap, so that we can fill this up. You know what hand soap I love for the kitchen is lemon. Lemon is so, I don't know, it's like when you wash your hands in the kitchen with lemon soap, it just feels very refreshing. I'm gonna go grab my label maker and I think I'll just write hand soap on, or should I not do that? Because I mean, obviously it's hand soap, that's all we have out. Might be prettier to just have nothing. You think nothing? Okay, I'll do nothing.
I feel like when you have it too many places, it starts to look cheesy.
Yeah, that's true.
Or an obvious, like, there.
That's so true.
You can tell it's not lotion, you know it's at the sink.
Yeah. So, and I was thinking too, because I was gonna get an Aesop for the kitchen, but the kitchen is where we wash our hands the most, and I feel like we'll just, which it's fine, it's hand soap, we'll blow through it, but it's Aesop's a little bit more of an investment to just be blowing through the hand soap. And sometimes I'll just fill up my Aesop jars. So maybe like when the guest bathroom empties, I'll bring it out and put, you know, one of these in there. Anyway, this is cute. It's glass too, so it's very like, you know, feels much more substantial. Cute. Oh yeah, way cuter. Love that. All right, so for polishing my silver, I really like this Wright's Silver Cream. I find that it works really, really good, and it's gonna make this look bright and shiny and beautiful. Also, excuse the AC, it's so loud, but it's hot in here. We've had like a heat wave or something for the past, I don't know, week or two, and it's been toasty. I have not polished our silverware that we eat with since moving in. So they are in desperate need of a shine. So I'm gonna pull all of those out and get that going. There's a few pieces in the dishwasher, which I know some people say don't wash your silver in the dishwasher. We do, and it seems to be fine. So do that at your own risk though. I sometimes don't use gloves, and honestly, I recommend using gloves. I feel like my fingers get like pruny, or just use gloves if you have them. So Zach got me some gloves for shining my silver. So it's pretty simple, basically. And you know what? I don't even follow the rules on the directions. Oh, yes, I guess I do. I do. I thought that you like buffed them after. Basically, all you're gonna do, so this cream comes with a little sponge. You're gonna grab a little bit of cream on your sponge, and sometimes too, if these are really, really tarnished, it's gonna take you a minute. It's gonna take some elbow grease to really break down the tarnish. I go right on the piece of silver, and you're gonna instantly start seeing it shine up. So this little corner right here, look at that. Are you kidding? It's like the best stuff. If you really want to get into all the like lines and everywhere, I would say use a little brush, but I usually never do. Sometimes I will, depending on the piece. It seems to be plenty fine for me. And honestly, just depending on how much silver you need to shine up, it's a pretty easy little job. I usually will throw on a podcast while I do this and just go to town. I always do front and back. And then I always do this by the kitchen sink because I just put them all in there with all of the polishing cream on them, and then I wash them all at once. Also, make sure when you're washing off the polishing cloth, you maybe use a little brush or wash them really, really well, because I will notice polishing cloth or polishing cream residue sometimes on them. But I have been so in love with silver. Also being really picky, like finding a pattern that you really love and kind of searching for those, I feel like has helped me keep this, because silver you can find really anywhere, at thrift stores, antique stores. So when I'm out shopping for them, I only have 4 butter knives. Oh, here we go, there's more. When I'm out shopping for them, because you can really get yourself locked quickly. So personally, to keep it a little under control, I try to be very specific with the pattern. But yeah, this is it. Here is the before and after. Hopefully you can see that. It's crazy. All right, now that I have everything polished, so it's all kind of in here in the corner, what I like to do is just kind of lay it out. I also polished our coasters, but I feel like we kind of like them better a little tarnished, but that's all right. They'll tarnish again. And then I take some hot water and I do a once over rinse, just to get a majority of like the chunky polish off. then I like to use power wash, and I just do a spray, a heavy spray, and then I'm just gonna kind of go over and just to kind of wash it all off. And then I am gonna put it in the dishwasher just to give them a sterilization as well. But I like to do this because the polishing cream does get stuck on here if you don't give it a good wash. Look at that baby. Shiny, shiny. So pretty. So Zach and I both agree that we kind of like these a little bit more tarnished, but they'll get tarnished again over time. Actually, they look kind of pretty. Maybe not. Those actually look really pretty. I came down to Michael's to get some canvases for those frames for painting, and I saw this. Look at how cute this is. I don't know, you know, what to use it for, but I thought that was pretty cute for Michael's. Also, this little vase right here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that is darling. Oh, that is darling. How cute. Home from Michael's. I got what I think I need. I'm gonna have Zach maybe try to help me cut. I found a hardwood, so we'll get to that. But before I do that, I am going to put these pillow covers. I only have 3. I thought I had more, but I have one insert that I found that will fit this H&M one. So then I'd have 4 pillows, but this one's a little bit bigger. So I don't know if I should put that on here. However, I do think I'm gonna at least put the 3 on the couch, because it's kind of driving me crazy that we have no pillow covers. And see, I feel like these are, or no pillows, excuse me, throw pillows. I wonder if these are the right size for these pillows. When you move, you don't always remember what you had and what you don't have. So I'm working with what I got. These might be just the exact size. I typically like to go up 2 sizes. Well, yeah, I think these are a 20 by 20. So it's not gonna be the exact fit that I like. However, these are, I'm thinking, are gonna be a placeholder anyway, because I have a different plan. I want to do something like more lumbar, a little shorter on the couch, because it's a little bit like of a shorter profile. However, having some throw pillows, I think, is gonna really make it feel a little more homey in here. Okay, so I do think I'm just gonna do the 3, and then I'll save these. So I don't exactly know where I'm gonna put the 3. I guess I'll do 2 on this side and 1 on this side. It's all right for now. Very, very minimal, but at least it's something for right now, because we haven't had any throw pillows, and this one has an insert that is probably 2 inches too big, and then these are probably 2 inches too small, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I feel like having something on the couch does help the vibe a little bit more. So until I get some other throw pillows, these will have to do. And then these are some of my favorite from Amazon, but I think they're either discontinued or they haven't restocked in a while. So hopefully they'll come back and I'll watch them. They're some of my favorite. I would actually order more of these if they had them. Very minimal, but at least it's another layer in the living room. Okay, I found some hardwood, so I'm hoping that I can cut this and it'll work. I'm gonna save the original oil paintings, not paint over them. There were a few of you who said, do not do that. And I was like, actually, you're right. You are right. Okay. Oh no. I don't know what happened, but this one is a little bit wrecked around the edges. So it would definitely have to go back into a frame. I'm going to try to cut it with this because it's all I have. Oh yeah, this will work. If I can stay on the line. Holy moly. Whoa. Okay, perfect. And then I just need to prime it. Perfect, yay! Oh, I'm so happy. Amazing, amazing. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Zach and I are making some fun treats for the Super Bowl. We're actually gonna stay in. We were gonna go to a friend's house. They were having a little party, but we just really felt like staying in. So that's what we're doing. And we decided to make a couple treats. First being these sourdough discard pretzel bites. This is the first time I've ever made pretzel bites, so hopefully they're good. I'm excited because, I don't know, it's a little bit of a like a little challenge. So I'm super excited to try them out, see how they turned out. We're also making this dip that we've been making for years. It's actually one of my, it's like my sister-in-law's aunt's recipe or something like that. Something like weird down the line, but it is so good. It's basically like a refried bean dip and cheese. So we're gonna do that. I think Zach, you're making brats, right?
Making beer brats.
Zach's making beer brats, so he's about to come in here. He's also gonna make, are you making a homemade honey?
It's not homemade,
oh.
It's home, what's that called?
Doctored?
Doctored.
So he's about to do that. And then what else do we have on the, I'm gonna have a Cello Spritz, which doesn't go with the theme
It's
of,
fine, it's the weekend.
I know. Well, I meant like the theme of the, like I should have like a beer or something.
You can have a beer, I'm gonna have some beers. We might go down, our apartment has some Super Bowl party too.
Yeah.
Depending, like if the vibe's not there,
Yeah.
or maybe it is and we'll go grab a drink down there.
Peek and see.
I got this, okay, if you ask me what food do I not like, we don't like seafood. I would have said olives and horseradish. If I taste horseradish, I'm like, oh, there's horseradish, I don't like that. Then there's this brewery here called Arizona Wilderness. They have a horseradish honey mustard. It is so good. Like I look, it's just like a ting of horseradish.
I feel like they do it in like a good way, but
yeah, it was so good. So I'm like, we went there just a month ago, and I didn't get enough of it. I was like, I should buy a bottle of this if they have it. I think it's homemade though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try a horseradish mustard, and I'm just gonna add some honey to this.
Okay.
And stir it and see if it is
good.
anywhere. And then I just got some regular stone ground mustard for the pretzel bites.
Yeah.
But then, like you said, we'll make brats. Just easy, nothing crazy.
Yeah. I will, if these turn out, I'll link the blog that I took this recipe from. They also have a homemade honey mustard. But we just we were making a lot of homemade, so we were like, it's fine.
Yes, this is doctored.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I was like, pretzel bites kind of sound good to I said this yesterday. And I almost went to the freezer section just to get the like pretzels, you know, that are frozen or whatever. Then I called and I was like, oh, should we make some sourdough pretzel bites?
Yeah. And it's good because Zach knows, I've been telling him, I'm like, I really want to like learn more in the kitchen. Like it's one of my big goals. Like I want to like make more homemade and, you know, just like good food. So you really encouraged me. I don't think I would have done it.
Yeah.
And Zach is really good in the kitchen, even though he's very humble about it. And I wanted his help, but he's like, I think you should do it. So that was really cute. So we'll see.
I was still Brandy half the time, unless I think there's a difference between a cook and a chef. What do I say?
Read the recipe.
No, if you're a chef, you could put together stuff.
Oh,
you don't even need a recipe. You're like bam, bam. If you're a good cook, I think half people's problem is just reading our recipe.
Which is true. That's my big problem. Like one thing I would do really bad is I would just kind of like go, sorry, the train's about to go by. So I'd go line by line. Zach's like, no, you can't do that.
Or just glance at it.
Or
and like half the time you'd be like, oh, I didn't realize we needed this ingredient. It's like, it says it right there.
Yeah.
Or, hey, you should know, like, hey, I don't really need to start the oven right now because I need to do this stuff first and then I can start.
Yeah.
You know, or you like, what's that thing called? Not plus something where you have everything kind of ready. Where you know, hey, I don't want to cut the onion. I should prep the onion rather than like do it when, hey, I need it now. I don't know.
Yes, yeah. So that's been my challenge. Okay, I didn't
You're a good cook though.
Well, I know, but I really, I don't know. I meant like, I like to cook. I really do. I like baking more. I like that it's more of an exact science. It just is a little bit easier. Cooking is a little bit harder for me. Like, I always tend to like overcook things or, you know, whatever. But that's been my one thing I really want to be better at is cooking in the kitchen. Ooh, those are looking so good.
You want to grab me a ramekin?
Yes. Anyway, so we're gonna stay in and watch the Super Bowl, like Zach said. Maybe go down, see what's going on down there. But we, especially me, I've been gone all week, and I'm like, all I want to do is be home.
Yeah.
So.
And when people, and honestly, we've talked about this before. We've slowed down a lot on drinking. I feel like.
Yeah.
Not that we were ever crazy, but now like trying to do weekends or like social.
Yeah.
Where it is hard, and we try to be very responsible. Where it's like I don't want to go to someone's house 20 minutes away and then either be out on the roads or
then we have to
drink and like have to like we'd get an Uber or walk if we had to. But I hate that decision where if you're at home, like I feel safe and like not like we never go crazy.
Right, I think they're done. Oh my gosh, these look incredible.
Oh, that's this feels really good.
Does it?
Yeah, these are gonna be good.
I'm excited.
Should we try them plain first?
Yeah, maybe.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Good job, Brad.
Dude, those are good.
This tastes like you went to like a real restaurant and got like, not like a frozen one. It tastes so good. Let me dip it in the honey mustard.
Wow. These are so good.
Let me try. I also got, oh yeah, that stone ground mustard. Let's try it.
Wow. I'm like impressed with myself right now.
I told Brandy we should have done half and half and done
Cinna.
the other half like Cinna sticks or like Cinna little pretzel bites for like a dessert.
I didn't think about
But
it.
next time.
Dang it. So here's the pretzel bites. They are delicious. I will link the video down below. So good. Also, update on, I told you guys when I was making these cookies, I never really did update you. Love them. They are so good. They're better. Okay, a couple things. Make sure you undercook them. So I do the 11 minutes on the recipe, but it looks like they're way underdone, which they are. And then you let them cool completely before you eat them. I feel like they're better the next day. So we have one big one to share today. But I thought I needed to update you on that. So I'll link that video down below as well.
Those are good.
So piping steamy hot. Can you see that? Yum! I just gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with myself. Moving on to the bean dip. We have made this for a long time. It was actually, how do you say that? It's my sister-in-law's aunt's recipe.
Yeah.
But it's so good. It is so good. I haven't made it in so long. It's super simple. We're actually gonna half the recipe because
It's only the two of us.
it's only the two of us and we way overdid it with the pretzel bites. So we're like, well, we better come back. Okay, so you're gonna do, I'm gonna read you the real recipe, but we're obviously cutting it in half. Basically, you're gonna do 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened. Soften our cream cheese.
This is where reading the
I know.
or butter. That always happens when it's like
butter.
softened butter. Where it's like, oh, it's in the freezer.
Yes, and then I'm playing a game with the microwave and the butter, and it's so annoying. Okay, 1 pack of cream cheese, softened. 1 cup of sour cream, 2 cans of refried beans, 1 pack of taco seasoning, 1 1-ounce pack, 2 cups of cheddar cheese shredded, 2 cups of Monterey Jack cheese shredded. Chicken optional. You're gonna mix that all together and then you're gonna bake it at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. It is so simple. It's so good. You serve it with tortilla chips. You can add, I think we do the cheese on top, so you kind of spread it, or you can like split it up where you do half and half. You can kind of play around with it. It's honestly, it's super simple, easy recipe that you really kind of can't. It's foolproof, really. I usually always opt for my stand mixer because I love using it. But this little gadget, kitchen gadget, is such a game changer. It's a cordless hand mixer, and I need to use it more because
It's just game changer.
It's game changer. It really is the best.
Oh, I forgot about these. We were gonna do these too.
Oh, jeez.
Man, we got snacks on snacks. We were gonna do the pepperoni with mozzarella rolled up.
Yeah. I feel like you could almost go half the amount of cheese. I don't remember it being this much, but
I don't either. And maybe it's just us back 10, 15 years ago where we didn't,
yeah, it's
we
true.
didn't care.
We didn't care. Okay, that's probably good. So this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna pop this in the oven for 25 minutes.
If we have snacks on snacks, it seems like we're throwing a party. It's just the two of us.
It is a party for the two of us. Okay, now our final little snack. Zach sometimes buys the like pepperoni rolled. So sometimes he'll get like the ones that are already made. Oh my gosh, excuse the dishes. We're working on that right now. But we decided to make our own. So basically.
And I got pepper jack, or what?
Oh yeah, pepper jack instead of mozzarella. We love.
Is that jalapeno pepper?
Oh, jalapeno pepper jack.
So hopefully it has a little kick to it.
Probably will.
Try to change it up a little bit.
Yeah. Basically, all you're gonna do is take your salami, or what is this?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. We're gonna do a half. You wanna try this cheese?
No, I'll try it again. It's the only one we got.
We're gonna cut these in half or tear them. I could cut them if I wanted to be way more precise, but that's okay. And I don't know if it's gonna roll because it's kind of cold. So, you just got like just a very tiny amount. And basically you just kind of roll them up. Like so.
How do they look?
Cute, but I don't know if they're gonna hold. Do we have some toothpicks?
Yeah.
We're multitasking over here. We got laundry going, we got stuff in the oven, we got the dishwasher going. Okay, so when you buy them at the store, they don't have the toothpick, but you might have to do a toothpick when you're doing
Which is funny, so I bought, and this is actually boar's head, so it's actually, I think, a more premium pepperoni. I got, how many did I get? I think I told them 8. 1, 2, 3. 8 slices, and this was $1.32, and I think this was $1.99.
Wow.
So it was $3.50-ish.
Can you give me another one of those?
Which I get, it's already prepped. I went and got these the other day, and they were already pre-made in a pack of 8, and it was $8.
Wow.
So I get the convenience of it.
Yeah, totally.
But
Should we
for
try 'em?
a third the price, I was like, we should just do it ourselves.
We should try it, and then I'll do more. Cheese.
Oh, I like the pepper jack better than the mozzarella.
Yeah, that's way better. So much more flavor. Here, we reuse that toothpick. Wow. Actually, even these are way better.
Uh-huh.
Do it like this. Do a little effort. You can choose your cheese. You can choose. I love like a pepperoni with peppered edges. You could do that. You
That's
could do
good snack.
Yeah. And also, if you were to take this to a party, this would be the first thing gone.
It'd be gone.
It'd be gone.
It would be gone. Before
Yeah.
deviled eggs, before cookies, before
Anything.
wing, this would be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, and I think this was on sale, and you could get it more. This is just Fry's name brand. I'm sure too. What was I gonna say?
You can get it for more sale. On sale.
Oh no, I think it was on sale. So I'm sure you could get like a more premium brand if you wanted to, but that tastes good.
That tastes so good.
Especially this.
These are-
You could do a whole platter for under $10.
Yeah. And these would be hot. Like, hot. Should I make more or?
I can do one more.
One
And then
more?
maybe we'll put them away. And if we're still hungry.
Okay. These
What-
are so good. These are way better than the ones we bought.
Honestly, I feel like these could be a good, like, obviously they have the fat,
Yeah.
but this is a decent little snack.
Oh. Hack. Fold the cheese in half.
These are cute.
Okay. Babe, these are good. I'm gonna take these to the next little party that
You
we have
should,
to do.
and I honestly think, especially this isn't spicy. It just has I don't like spice. It has just a tea.
Yeah.
And you could do it with just mozzarella if it was for kids or
Yeah, like
if you
do it
knew
no
people didn't like
spice.
spice.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could show you. These
There's
are-
nothing complicated about this too.
No, but like, I think sometimes just to have the idea.
But some things, I feel like too, you go to a party, some people overcomplicate things.
Totally.
Which I'm not saying is bad, and
No,
I'm very
yeah.
appreciative, but this is one of the simplest
Simple.
things you can do. I think this,
Or-
if I was at a party, this would be one of the first
Yeah,
things
imagine
I
a
grab.
cute little platter of these. Also, if you had people over, ooh, there we go. If you had people over and just like a little appetizer, like a little welcome appetizer or something.
I will say, a lot of the stores though, their pepperonis are like normal size, so I think you do kind of have to get the sliced pepperoni.
Okay.
Or, because like you see these ones are bigger than a normal pepperoni.
Yeah. Also, another tip is if you go to the deli, that's going to be better too.
Yeah.
Instead of-
all of it was only $1.30.
I know, I can't believe that. Okay.
$1.32.
Cute. How fun. Okay.
You
We're
ready to
gonna-
take it out?
Yeah. We're going to try the dip. It's been years since we've made this dip, so hopefully it's good. Okay, there's how it looks.
feel like you could put like some salsa or sour cream. Like if you made a little plate of it.
Green onions.
Oh, green onion.
It's good. It's been a long time. You know some of those things where you're like, you were young eating it, and then you have it later on, you're like,
oh, that's not that good.
It's not that good.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
No, it's good.
It is good.
I think the taco seasoning makes it really good.
Mm-hmm.
You dish this up on a little plate. I think with sour cream, maybe salsa, it's not cold with it, but
Yeah.
yes. Well, there's already sour cream in it.
Yeah. It is good. It's still as good as I remember. I think you're right, babe. I think if we doctored it up with some toppings, it would take it to that next level.
It's like the start of a 5 or a 7-layer bean dip or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Put a little guac on this.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll have all the recipes we've shared down below. We do think, I'm gonna do my hair, I just blew it dry. I'm gonna just put a little curl in it, and I think we're gonna go down to our apartment Superbowl just to see.
Yeah, just to see. They said they have drinks and snacks, and
Yeah.
we might run down and come back up. We might make our limoncello too.
Mm-hmm.
Should we both make one?
Yeah.
I got.
Oh, you got the big dough.
Well, I got the little ones. The little ones are perfect. They make like 2.5, which is the perfect amount. It just stinks because they're double the price for what you get.
Yeah.
But this was on sale. It was originally 20, then 15, and it was at 12 bucks. So
Oh, we're having one now. It'll be nap time by the time Super Bowl starts.
it starts in what, 3 hours?
It's kind of weird. I told this to Zach this morning. Something about today, and he went to the store and he said it was so busy.
It was busier. We have a store kind of right by our house. So it's like I'm there all the time just picking up a thing or two. I didn't mean to say, but I think it was busier today, which we've only been here 4 months, than I've ever seen it in there.
It's so crazy. To me, it kind of feels like it's a holiday today. It's the weirdest thing. It feels like kind of like Christmas morning, same kind of vibe.
Well, I think half of it is like we made the pretzels, we made this, we're like, hey, we should have a cocktail. Like, it feels like a holiday.
Yeah.
And we're not even like a fan of really either team for the Super Bowl or even the Super Bowl. You're not a football person.
Yeah, no.
I care, but I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just, it feels like it's a national holiday.
It really does. It's like we would never, the only time we ever have like an afternoon cocktail is on vacation or like Christmas. Never.
Maybe a birthday.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, I guess like maybe if we go to the pool.
Yeah, but that's like
that's a
summer,
different vibe.
like weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
I think there's a weekend.
Anyway.
Should I wait a minute on this? Sit for you to get ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be back in
like
10 seconds, but it'll really be like an hour.
No, it'll be like 1 second. Okay, now we're ready for the cocktail.
We're still snacking.
We're still snacking. We just like, I think I've told you guys this before, especially Zach, but we're kind of grazers. We we like snack all
You are
the day.
too, though.
I am.
I think we both really are.
Yeah. I feel like you're more of a grazer than I am.
Which is good, but also it stinks because like we go out to eat and stuff. I can take 2 bites and I'm full.
And actually, we share a lot of meals.
Yeah. Which is honestly, saves money and saves the cows.
True.
Is that dirty?
Well, I think it's just the water from the dishwasher.
Oh, a little hard.
Yeah.
You ready?
See? Yep. Okay, these are not bad. These are so yummy, and they're really easy and really not that bad for like calories and stuff if you're, into that sort of thing. So, 3 parts
Was that a good?
Prosecco.
Do you think
what'd
that's
you
a
do?
good?
Yeah.
That's what I did yesterday.
Okay. So I've been doing like 3 ounces of Prosecco.
2 ounces.
2 ounces of
Sparkling water.
1 ounce of the limoncello, because I don't like it as sweet. So you could always kind of play around and make your own. Like I think the original recipe called for 2 ounces of this, but it was too sweet for me. Are you on one too?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Okay. But you really can't mess it up. I just, you know. So I'm gonna do 6 ounces of Prosecco for Zach and I. And this is such a good summer drink. And I think I mentioned this, but we've been having some really warm weather. So kind of, it feels very refreshing right now. But definitely for the summer, if you're in a colder climate, try this in the summer. It's so yum. Okay, and then 2 ounces of this, so 4 ounces of sparkling water. 2 ounces of limoncello. You want to add your ice in right before you stir it, just so you don't water down your drink or like
get too diluted.
Yeah. So you're gonna add a little bit of ice. Look at, that's the color you want. Well, I take that back. You might like a sweeter drink.
Or no sweetness.
Or maybe no sweetness.
Which I think I would always at least do 1 ounce of the limoncello.
Yeah.
I would just do less of the sparkling water.
To make it more sweet or what?
To make it, well, the more water you're gonna put in, the more you're gonna dull the flavor and or kill the sweetness.
Yeah. What if someone doesn't want it sweet at all?
Not sweet?
Yeah.
I think I'd put more water.
Or more water, okay. Yeah.
Less water, I feel like it's gonna be less sweet.
Yeah.
But
Or
it's
you could just
Prosecco.
do lemon with no limoncello. Because the limoncello is basically like
But it's the liqueur part of it though.
oh, you're right. Forgot about that part of it. Okay. Then you're just gonna pour it over. Let me show you. Zach's cutting up a garnish. Is this the pink lemon from?
I think so, from
Okay.
my friend.
Our friend Diana actually gave us some pink lemon. She has a pink lemon tree, which I never even knew was a thing before moving to Arizona.
You want 2 that middle size, or is that smaller
That's
one?
fine, yeah. Okay. Cute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's refreshing. This one's super Prosecco-y,
Yeah,
if that's a word, which I love.
me too. I like it a little more, because I'll drink Prosecco on its own.
The lemon's very faint. I'd honestly, if you do try this, I might actually do like 1.5 ounces
Yeah,
of the limoncello.
so you can really taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like any cocktail. You add a little bit more, you take a little bit more away, whatever
Yeah.
you like. But I almost might do, because each one was how much? 6 ounces total of liquid each. I might do 1.5 of this, 2 of this.
He's saying 1.5 of the limoncello, 2 ounces of a sparkling water, and then,
And then 3.5 Prosecco or something.
We can try
It
that.
doesn't matter. It doesn't. But I feel
Anyway.
like it could use a little bit more limoncello.
Really? I feel like I taste it really a lot.
Yeah, you're probably right. This is good. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
I would say we were good together.